Welcome to the live. Let me make sure I'm transmitting. I don't know. How are you? Welcome. Welcome to the reading report. We're going to talk about books here, but reading is not required, so you do not have to do that to be here. But if you are a reader, I'd love to hear about it. I have some unboxings today, and crooked. I have my regular TBR jar, and I have what I read. I had a good reading week, so I'm going to get set up and then tell you about that. Wait for some people to pop in. Hi, if you're here. Let's see who's going to comment first today. As is number 1. Hello. Let me go to what I read already. How's it going? You've got, what have you got there? A wizard and a sword and a scroll. That would be as is the first one in. Hello. Hello there. And Raptor is second. Hello. Oh, why don't you have a crown? I really wish I didn't always do this last minute, but it is what it is. Okay, that's what I thought I read. Let me go back to what I am reading. You're playing card games? Dude, I play solitaire so much. You're about to take the crown. Oh, there you go. You got a number 2. Yeah, I just do card games whenever I need to zone out. Okay. Whoa, you took it. Now you're number 1. How does this work? I don't understand. All right. Well, I had a pretty good reading week, and I've got 2 unboxings. I thought I had 3, but I don't. What is my phone at? And let me make sure the sound is off. My phone is at 60%, so I should probably plug it in. I don't know how I got that. And here's the YouTube boost. Hello, everyone. So, I'm still in the Throne of Glass book 6. Why can I never remember? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm in book 7. I'm reading an animal book that I'll talk about in a minute because that was my prompt last week and I did it. I need to write down today like everything that I need to have in place before I start because I'm just forgetting it. So I'm gonna put something real quick. Sorry. And I gotta change my chat to live on here. I wish I could default it, but I don't know how. Raptor's gonna go back to doom scrolling. Okay. As says, this is how it works. It depends how many people comment with a long sentence. Oh. I don't know. It just seems to jump all over the place. Like, I feel like we say that and then it doesn't follow that, like, bye, Raptor. Thanks for coming in here. Okay. All right. So I haven't made much progress on Doom 2 or Witcher 2. Yeah, and otherwise I'm just reading the prompts, but I finished this werewolf smutty book. I accidentally had 2 smutty books that I finished this week. This is book 2 with the like sprayed edge cover and the wolf on it. It's really cool. It's very, very, very adult, but I just love this world building. Like, they're in the first one, she gets taken to this like kind of underground library, basically. Like, she gets taken by the devil, but he's just a creature that's called that. Like, he's not actually that, and he's nothing like the typical devil visually. But then in the second one, so the library has doors to other worlds, and in the second one, they go through one of the doors into one of the other worlds, and it got on my nerves a bit. It started to get kind of like not funny, just kind of cringy at times. But if you're into it, it's good. It's fine. And then the other one was the third book in a series. I don't remember what the series is called, but I read. Hi Regina. Hi Vinny. I read, so I finished this werewolfy one, and then that one was like real life, but it wasn't very good. It was very smutty and adult. And that part of it was fine, but the plot made no sense. So that was called Game On. It is not about video games. Yeah. So, I didn't plan it that way, but there are 2 books that were smutty that I finished this week. And then I'm reading a book about animals. I will talk about that a little later when I go into the TBR jar. Because I had a successful week with that. Here's the other thing, is that I get over here and I can't find anything. Oh, here it is. Okay. Cool. Okay. So, hello. So, what are you guys reading or watching or recommend or anything like that? Let me know. And then I'm going to go for the unboxings. I've got a brown one and I've got a white one. I thought I had 3, but I think I'm thinking of another package that's not a book. Phil's here too. Hi. I just kind of quickly said what I was finishing reading this week, and then went to ask you guys, and then we're going to do some unboxings, which I'm excited about because I didn't have these last week. I had a box of books, which is still sitting here. This room, my goal was to kind of clean it up this weekend, and instead it just got even bigger of a mess. There's literally 4 boxes of books up here. 2 are in the other room, thankfully. But I was gonna build my my very large, extra large tank for the black rat snake, who's the biggest. And I had someone helping me yesterday, and it was so heavy. We had to, I think it's PVC, like it's not like it's wood or something, but it's 4 feet wide. It was so heavy. We got up here, we started taking the pieces out, and this was one of the pieces that came out. This is the corner of the tank. It is supposed to be attached to the bottom. The bottom corner was cracked. And if I've learned anything, it's that snakes will find any hole to get out of the tank. So this should not be in my hands. This should be attached to it. And I was pissed. Because I really wanted to like move her into it and like make some videos and stuff like that. Yeah, so I mean, I saw this piece in the box. I pulled it out and looked at the edge, and I'm like, that looks like it's broken. And then we found the spot. But this was off, and then there were some literal cracks in the side. So whatever. I was able to get a refund for it, and thank God they don't want me to ship it back because it's super heavy. But they did tell me to like just throw it away, and I'm not doing that either. So I might put it together and see how bad it is and if I can use it for anything or like fix it somehow. I don't know. But yeah, this was not in the plan. So I kind of had to rethink my entire game plan for the animals. I did build the shelf that Jack is going to end up on in an upgraded tank. So that's at least there. But this other tank was a disaster. Thanks, Azim. Hi, how you doing? Yeah, Phil, that's bad. Yeah. I was really upset. Let me bring it over here because I'll probably have to show somebody else. Yeah, so nobody's changed tanks yet, but I do have stuff going. in the background, and I still haven't built the extra bookshelf, which is why some of the boxes of books are still here. I don't know. Lazy Sunday for you? That sounds good. Hey, Mr. Funny is in the house. Yeah, for real. Funny, I was just talking about how I went to build my new snake tank, and the corner was completely broken. This is supposed to be attached to it. So that was not great. Oh, shopping with wifey. Okay, hey, Indom. So many books, too little time. Yeah, too many books. I more like so many books. I'm just behind in like where I want to put them, and I don't want to reorganize until I have the big space. Yeah, the whole corner was broken. It's cracked up along the side too. So the minute the snake pushes at it, it's gonna fall apart. Your day wasn't good today. Oh, what happened? I think I saw you going live earlier, but it was past the time by the time I saw the notification. So sorry I wasn't in there. Yeah, I'll wait another minute or so and then start with the unboxings, because there's 4 that are on the way, and I have 2 right now. I'm winning less lately. Like the first of the month, there's always a huge day for book releases, or at least for the giveaways. Maybe not. I think releases come out on Tuesdays, maybe. But sorry, read the comments and forgot what I was saying. I'll get back to it. You're starting to realize that the makeup market for women has a lot of products. Yeah. What I have up, you can't see it right now, but what I have is nothing. There's so many. It wasn't a good live. Oh. Sometimes that just happens. Don't be discouraged by it. You're in Target. And for the last 40 minutes, your wife can't decide the eyeliner. I understand. I completely have had that issue. Maybe not with the eyeliner, but yeah, I mean, eyeliner is hard, so it's a big deal. Hey, Neo. Oh, that's another thing I need to do, is make sure I have my notes up. Why did I just write 2023? What is wrong with me? You're getting better. Yeah, it just, I mean, sometimes you end up talking to nobody. It's really awkward, but it won't happen for long. I'm good. How are you? Uh-oh, you have 7 subscribed? Oh man, Phil went there. There's auto eyeliner and eyeliner pencil. I'm not even sure what auto eyeliner is. Eyeliner pencil can be sharpened, or there's like a liquid that's in like a felt tip that you can apply, but that's a little more messy. So the pencil is literally a pencil only. I think it has, no, they don't, some of them have kohl in it, but not all of them. Yeah, I remember you, Neo. I think you had a quote in one of the previous ones. I was looking through that the other day. Let me find it because it was funny. You said that my cat distribution system is working well. I don't remember the context at all. Yeah, ask her which products she's looking at, and I'll give my opinion, my unwanted opinion. Yeah, Phil, you're taking off with that. It's awesome. I think people will like the fact that you're British too, like the British lifestyle. You know, like it was really cool when you were showing us around your house, you know, safely, but like that was cool. It was like, oh, what's the weather in Britain? Like showing your garden, as you say. The Village of 8 Graves. Let me see. What is that? Styrofoam. There's styrofoam everywhere. Because it was packed around the tank. This room is literally a disaster. Like, the tank pieces are just huge and just sitting here useless. So this is number 4 in a detective story. The 3rd title in Japan's most popular murder mystery series. I like that. I don't know why it says third title, but Goodreads says it's fourth. But I'm gonna go and find the first one and see. Mike is here. What it do? There's a trend on internet cat distribution center. Oh, cat will find you, not the other way around. Well, that's what happens. So that's really funny. Yes, I will do a walking live. Oh, wait a minute. I was reading Mike's and then Phil's one popped up and I like switched it. Lord, I apologize for the system shock I may have delivered to newcomers to my channel. Dude, I laughed so hard and I stayed up so late, and that's probably partly why I was laughing so hard, other than the context that I won't go into. I rewatched it back today and it was just as hilarious. So yeah. I'm not gonna be up till midnight today. You'll do a walking live to see how many people will like that. Good. And I think this was a suggestion from Mike to schedule it and like have it in the system for a little while so YouTube can kind of process who it should go out to. I haven't been doing that, but you finished the drive circuit. Yay. Is that what was for the lathe? Cat distribution center sounds like Bumble. I just thought it was a fun like name. Is the first one in this series the Hanjin murders? Yes. One of Japan's greatest classic murder mysteries. That, yeah, sign me up. That is awesome. Okay. Thank you for that suggestion. They call it car instead of cat? What? You've been doing that and it helps. Yeah, okay, so good. Back up here. Yes, for the lathe. Now I have a new challenge, building the ability to turn forward or reverse. I don't really know what, like, why, like, what are they used for? Because it's still turning it. Cats are called car now? Well, I'm going to keep calling them cats. My cat. I was filming Jack, my white snake, a little bit. And literally, as soon as I pushed the record button, meow! Like from across the house. I'm like, how are you this loud? See, I have an eyeliner in the very rim of my eyes right now, funny, and it's like irritating it. So I think I'm gonna throw that one away. That's not a drugstore one, that's in Target though. You can expand on that, but I won't bog the chat unless I'm genuine. Of course I'm genuinely curious. You can say it, type it, whatever. I'm gonna delay reading it a little bit though, because I want to dig into the books to unbox. Let's see who we're missing. I'm seeing Josh, Cujo, Cody, maybe. But we've got a lot of you here. It's good to see you. So, also, you know, comments help my engagement. So you're doing me a favor by commenting in the live, as you know. I was on Mike's channel last night and I was a bit loopy. And it's a bit adult, but still. Smell the cardboard. Ooh, it's a hardback this time. I'll read your chats in a minute. Jan Morris, A Life by Sarah Wheeler. Who's Jan Morris? I know it's backwards. General disclaimer. Look at the technology she's got in front of her there. What is that called? It's not a typewriter. It has keys like a typewriter. You know what? Was she blind? Because that kind of looks like something my friend had. When there's nothing on the back except some blurbs. When Jan Morris joined the 1953 Everest expedition and was first to get news of the ascent back to the young Queen Elizabeth in London, she became the most famous journalist in the world overnight. Whoa! I'm digging it. I didn't do the sniff test yet. Oh, it smells really good. Oh, gosh, it smells like, it's a little like cardboard, but it's like fresh. I don't know how to, it's fresh cardboard right off the tree. Oh my god, that smells really good. It's not the like regular newspapery smell. That by itself makes me want to read it and just have it up to my face like that. So Mike says, turning it one direction forces the surface facing me downward. Right? And then turning it the other direction lets me sand pieces and lets me hold on to the sandpaper. Oh, okay. Hey, Vince. Vinny. Yeah, it's not exactly new book smell, but it smells really good. Also, me view all pictures in one go, huh? If it didn't have pictures in it, I'm not opening it. Oh, I see what you said. That reminds me of a motivational sign I have in your office. Everest is littered with the corpses of overachievers. Calm the hell down and just do your thing. I want people to tell me what that machine is that she has. It's like very 1970s or 80s. She also might be trans, or are they talking about trans something else? I've never heard of this lady, but that is a Brother electric typewriter with no paper in it. Okay. Vinny says his wifey smells books just like I do. A lot of book readers do, but we don't publicize it. We're all like shy about it, but we still do it. We have to. It's part of this experience. Okay, I'm looking her up. She is trans, so this has a couple different angles that I would love to read. Wow, that's a surprise. It's a biography. And it sounds like she's fascinating. Like she has, like just the Everest thing kind of hooks me. I didn't read the first sentence yet. Let's see. If you want one, it's a Brother AL100. All right. I do not want one. I forgot electric typewriters exist. I guess like smelling wine before drinking. I think it's just like, because like I'll smell it all through, like every time I pick it up. I think it's like, I don't know, it's calming or something. Wow, that is bleak. Okay. 28 knots for Sandy Hook. This is going to be really interesting. All right, the introduction's from somebody else. I want to... Oh, wait, but there's... Okay, it's not an autobiography. I don't think they mean that Sandy Hook, because this is 1926 to 1945. Oh, I have to read the first sentence. So it says, on the 20th of May, we've got a British publisher here, the 20th of May, 1910, in the indeterminate frontier lands of the Marches, capital M, the people gathered at St. Mary's in the county town of Monmouth to mark the funeral of King Edward the 7th. I have to count real quick. Okay, so they're at a funeral, and I think she's in the choir. It says choir boy, so I guess she hadn't transitioned yet. Which is common, that they have to wait until they're older. All right, I mean, I don't, that's nothing like the topic. The introduction, I might as well read the first sentence too. It just says, I first met Jan Morris 25 years ago at her home in Wales. Okay, so we're not getting hooked by the first page, but I'm hooked by the By the smell and by some of the stuff on the cover, on the inside flap. Flappy-doo. Smelling it irks new corner in brain. It hits something in there. Mike says to report on the meds, care to guess what unconscious weird quirk has arrived? Licking your lips repeatedly for some reason, and they're starting to chat. Oh, that's not good. I know a lot of meds have like, I don't know, like dry mouth and other like crazy symptoms, but they all kind of are similar. Well, I can recommend lip balms if you really want me to. Hey, my makeup tutorials might actually do you some good. Anyway, by the way, just I'll communicate this in another way, but later. But I didn't notice any differences in your demeanor than normal from what I've seen. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of chapsticks and stuff out there. Lip balm is just kind of the general category. Like, chapstick is actually a brand, which I didn't realize until later. I mean, the makeup-y ones are gonna have like fun scents and like look pretty girly, but I think you'd be all right. You can handle that. You're secure in your masculinity. All right, so Jan Morris. I learned something today. One of the blurbs on the back is from Michael Palin, who was one of the people in Monty Python. She sounds like she's a really interesting person. So that stuff doesn't work really. The mouthwashy part, yeah, I mean, it just, as soon as it is out of your mouth, it doesn't do anything. What's up with those glasses in the back? What glasses? Oh, these glasses? No, this is my ice water in case I dissociate. I do have like sunglasses hanging from my earring wall, but the earring wall isn't in it right now. But I have sunglasses in like the shape of a heart. Ah. They reflect backwards. They're almost like oh gosh, what were they called in the 80s where it was like the backwards glasses? So I don't wear them very often. Vint, it's so weird. Not gonna lie, I didn't even take it today because you want to calibrate. Yes. I really didn't notice a difference. I could tell you were more I don't know, active, like you had more energy for like doing the stuff, but there was nothing like bad. What did you think they had meaning for? Because they might become that if it's funny. Animated, exactly. And just, it was a longer live. It was like midnight and you were still like working on this stuff. My music album welcome. Hi. Flip up glasses? No, the ones that you like, that like somebody like Dick Tracy would wear, where like you can see backwards around the corner or something. I drove wearing these sunglasses and I could see the cars on the side as they were coming up before I could see them in the window, and it was crazy. Is my last name Fly? I don't disclose my last name on the internet. But no, it is not Fly. But my email will say Anna Fly, because I didn't know what else to put. Oh, I totally missed hi Josh and hi Fart Blasters, which is never gonna not make me laugh. Never gonna not make, yeah, okay. Yeah, Vinny agrees. He felt like you were in a great mood. My last name is Education. Yes. On is my middle name. Win. Mirrored spyglasses? Is that what it? I'm thinking, I mean, I I might be looking for a word that doesn't exist because I'm thinking of the X-ray vision or something, like the X-ray glasses that were fake, but these literally, like, oh gosh, they were, I'm not gonna drive in them, but they're really cute. Okay. Every time I open one of these, I'm like, I can't, well, most of the time, I'm like, I can't wait to read this, but then I kind of lose track. Anyway, it's still fun. We have 9 people here. Hi, everybody. Weird. Josh, you put W in the chat and my laptop shows W, and then my phone says you said in, I-N. Like it didn't connect the 2 parts of the letters. Why? Am I open for a new business idea? I don't know if you're serious or not, but in a serious way, no, but in a fun way, sure. Go for it. My name is Falconer. I have many names. Fly's name is Wonder Woman. Oh, thanks, Vinny. Do I have rats as pets? I do not. I had a friend staying here for a bit that had a rat. So it was here for like a little while. They're cute, but I don't want them in my yard. Like, you know, I have one that lives in between the fences we have, and there's nothing I can do about it. I think they're cute as pets, not so much when they're running through the sewers. Rats don't live long. They only live like 2 years. I think my friends lived a little longer than that because she was well taken care of, but they're kind of a very short-term pet. Damn, seriously? I lost track of what we're... That's my street name. She got rep on those streets. God, I'm so white. Don't check nobody. Mind your business. Stitches. No. Snitches. Snitches end up in stitches in ditches. Yeah. You can say it. You can still say it. Pexelkern, did you read all those books behind me? I wish. I've read maybe half of them. Yeah, I've read maybe half of them. At least the ones you can see. The one at the bottom, not so much. They're DVDs. No, I don't have any DVDs up here. We need to figure out the wiring for the DVD player. We don't know where the power cord is. It's like the old hookup and stuff. Can we play 5 questions? You can ask me 5 questions. I wanna open the next book though. How long have I been on already? Oh, a half an hour. Okay. Safe PC quit. Thank you for the disclaimer. Yes. At this point, we know you. We're not gonna like ban you, but like I might have to put people in timeout. That's why me and Fly hang out. I have never met you. I live in the desert, lots of holes in the desert, lots of problems are in those holes. That relates to Josh's favorite book, which is literally called Holes. But that is a completely different stream of thought. I don't know words. I promise I actually do read. Name 5 countries outside of the USA: Mexico, Canada, Argentina, Brazil, and Japan. What's my favorite book on the shelf behind me? Thank you for narrowing it down. Well, Holes is here. So, okay, this is... Okay. Beloved by Toni Morrison. These aren't necessarily a series by her. They're just, like, all by her. Because she's an amazing author. This book broke my brain. It's, is it during slavery in the U.S. or slightly after it? I think it might be slightly after the slave era in the U.S. And a baby comes back to life. We think, okay? It is crazy pants. It broke my brain. Like, it is so beautifully written, but such crazy pants things happen in it. She is an incredible writer. She was an incredible writer, unfortunately. Country. Oh, yeah, I know what you meant. I had 2 waters because I ran out last time, and then I really started to dissociate, and I needed it, and I didn't have it. Hello, Abhin, Abhin, Abhin Nav Shetty. Trying. Except you gotta do it right. You show up without the hole pre-dug. Some people come by, pretty soon you gotta dig more holes. I mean, I don't know what to say about that. Americans are not that dumb. They just don't give a F about sometimes. Some of us are that dumb. Yeah. There's a lot of stupid people here. Sorry. Maybe that's everywhere, but there's a lot of stupid people. Not here isn't in the chat, but in I mean, look at what's happening. Do I even need to, go on? Hey, Aaron. What happened to my voice? Do I watch nachos with jalapenos? I don't understand the question. Loved Beloved. Yeah, oh my god. I also read Sula and one that's just called A Mercy, and that one is heartbreaking, but my god, the ending just whoa, like yeah. But it's America slave era. I think it's after slavery has ended, but okay, so she escaped from slavery. What was I gonna say? But they couldn't afford Dearly Beloved or like anything on a baby's grave, so they just put Beloved, which is very, very sad. But then somebody shows up with that name, and it's crazy. It's crazy. I'm just gonna put it on the ground. Oh, Mike, here's the corner of the tank that broke out. Can't put a snake in that. I can probably patch it, and I'm sure you guys will have a lot of ideas. Mike admits he's dumb. I don't know, you read a lot too, though. I mean, not that that's an equivalent to smart, but you seem like a good person. I'm not really that guy who reads all the time. Hey, movies count as stories. I mean, and many of them are based on books, so reading is not required for the reading report. I just read and talk about it. I'm sorry, I didn't call you guys dumb. Neo's laughing. I'm not saying everybody's dumb. Neo says there's some people in India too, basically. Hi, oh my god, I've read things and said things at the same time. Ulas, hello. Hi from Greece, hello. I've been saving this news. I think I also did a treatment and a chapter, huh? Thoughts on e-readers? Love it. Love it. You can take them to the beach. You can take them on vacation. I have the Kindle app on my phone, and I have read Kindle books. And I don't like it as much as print books, but it counts, and it's easier to store. Treatment and a chapter? Oh, bye, Fart Blasters. Sorry you can't stay. Thank you for coming. You think you have anyway? Huh? Yeah, you should write a book. Oh, you're back. Okay, question 2. Okay. It's not a fish tank, Vinny. It's a snake tank. I think it's PVC, but it's that snake has already tested her cage enough and gotten out enough that I'm not gonna trust it with her unless it's really sealed. Aaron says he knew of great people. You have Dune. Yes, she escaped slavery, but this is right after. Okay, thank you. About 15, 20 years after emancipation. Thank you. Got it. It's been a while since I've read it, but parts of it. That can be fixed for sure. Okay. They gave me a refund. I was telling you, and they told me to throw it out, and I'm like, no. At the very least, there's 5 of the 6 walls that I can use. Yeah. I'll probably talk to you about that later. Hello, Dovey. Morning, Dove. Really loud outside my house. Name 5 planets outside solar system. I don't think I can do that. Outside our solar system? I don't really know. I can't think of any off the top of my head. Just ours. Do I like Oscar fish or arowana? I think that's misspelled, but probably the second one, but I can't remember how to. No Google. Oh no, I was just about to do it. CA glue. It's strong. Somebody mentioned that yesterday. I'm gonna write it down. I don't. What is it? What does the CA stand for? This is actually underneath, holding up the entire tank, and that might make it easier, but it also might make it less stable, because there was a lot of this going on. So, I mean, that could be glued, but there were a lot of just like problems. So if the bottom is PVC that's like glued, I kind of need the railing so that it's not just being pushed through. It was a mess. I was a little upset, but they gave me a refund. Oh my gosh, my computer just took me to a different page and I thought I lost you guys for a second. Oh, that's why it's called CA, because that word is ridiculous. Cyan, is it blue? Cyanoacrylate. Now I feel smart. Planet X. I mean, they can all be Planet X. I got what you said, Vinny. Question 5. Is that a vampire bat mask behind me? Where are you seeing that? Vampire bat mask. I don't think so. This is an African carving. I saw the guy in Disney, not in Africa, but it reminded me of the Green Goblin in Spider-Man. So it's appropriately creepy. I should name it. I can weld that? I was just about to ask, and you said, yes, you can weld plastic. I don't have a like, blowtorch. What are they called? God. So they said I didn't have to send it back. They gave me a refund, and I'm probably going to buy another one, but I'm wondering now if I should like save up a little and buy a more expensive one, because this one was kind of weird. You thought it was the Batman? It's like brown though. But it does. Oh, it's really, yeah, it looks really creepy in the corner there. I love when you guys notice stuff in the background. This is not, I did not put much thought into that. I just was like, oh, let me sit in front of my books if I'm going to talk about books. Do I know anything about methylene blue? I do not. It does look like Green Goblin. Yes, doesn't it? Especially with, oh gosh, what's his name? Oh, I'm drawing a blank. Willem Dafoe. Oh, he's awesome. You can use, I don't have a soldering iron either. Hello, brother. Hello, Bleak Raven. Very dark. They say it restores cell core and heals you from the core. YouTube Mifflin blue health benefits. It sounds like the Mifflin Man. So I don't really want it in my body. Methylene blue is no good. Okay. That sounds like gasoline. I'm going to open this. It's an MAOI. I'm lost, but that's okay. I don't mind. Let's see what we got. You're low-key looking at the books. I mean, love the fact that you have a little library. It normalizes my weirdness. Everyone, please be weird here. Not creepy, but, you know, weird is good. I'm definitely weird. Do I have confidence? No. But do I know I'm weird? Yes. And this is, I just posted a video, like last Tuesday, about a full book tour of like everything in the house, almost everything. I forgot a couple little things, but oh, that's okay. That's all right. Now I have the context for MAOI. It's mixed with antidepressants. It triggers acute cyanide toxicity. Yikes. Not good. All right, this is a top paperback. Let me make sure there's no address on it. Oh, I remember. Okay, I remember what this one was, and I was intrigued by it. Now I have more cardboard trash in the top. The Oxford Guide to Scandal and Lies. Very British. Other thing is rife frequency. Y'all are... I don't have a book about that. Thanks, mice. Not mice. What is wrong with my brain? I read constantly, but I can't read a stupid chat. Brain, what's wrong with you? Your granddaughter has a carousel horse like you have next to you, but child, I would die for that. Child life size. Oh, you don't take that medicine either. Okay, this is an uncorrected proof. So this book has not come out yet. I wonder if it has. It's not on sale till September. So I could read it like before it even comes out. That's so cool. Mike says, okay, book person, I have only one text on your wish list. What is that? It's 4 feet tall. I mean, my child horse brain is still active. I have a bunch of... Where's the carousel? I have a bunch of carousels, actually. They're kind of... Yeah, there's a bunch in this room. I'm looking at 3 others, and then there's some downstairs. I was a huge horse person. This says, he's brooding, she's brilliant. Together, they're Oxford's secret weapon. A delightfully fresh take on historical mystery, done with cleverness and style. Genevra and Sydney, it looks like Generva, but it's not spelled like that, are some of the most likable characters I've met in a long time. Good, because I'm used to grumpy, like, love interests in the books I'm reading lately. They're so grumpy. The book, The Ultimate How-To Guide for Rebuilding Civilization. What are you making over there? I know you're let's quit the drama, get to the book. You had to get a lot of blood to buy the carousel? That's really creepy. It might be a haunted carousel. Whoa, it has step-by-step instructions for making everything you need to rebuild the whole of human invention. How long is that book? You still haven't said what it is. I knew what you meant, Vinny. Yeah, so the Oxford Guide to Scandal and Lies. I just thought that was so interesting of a title. I can already tell this is going to smell good. Oh, it's a little stale? Is that a thing? Stale newspaper? It's a little... I keep thinking of the word stale. I don't know why. It's not bad, but it's strange. From a grain mill to a supercomputer, everything. Aaron's heard about it. We've got another couple more readers in the audience. Yes. A lot of the regulars are just wonderful people to chat with. They're not here for the books. That's the title, the book, The Ultimate Guide to Rebuilding. Wow. It is good. You're thinking about buying it? I'm just curious how long it is. Have you told me this before, Mike? Because I feel like you did. Interesting. There's one that says how to invent everything with 96% fewer mess-ups. It's only 409 pages and we can have civilization. What book makes me cry the most? I don't often cry from books, but the one that made me cry the hardest, and might have been the first one, was actually Les Mis. Les Miserables. When, like, so it's not really a spoiler because it's been out for so long, and the play, you know, on Broadway was such a big deal. But like when the main, let's say the main guy, the main character, like it's his life from, it's a lot that happens. It's a 1,400-page book, but Jean Valjean, it's that one, is in prison for stealing a loaf of bread to try to feed his family, I guess. He never really talks about his family after that. Anyway, he gets out of prison and is treated like he's the worst thing ever, but all he did was steal a loaf of bread. But he has this transformation, and it goes through the rest of his life. And his last scenes, I just cried like a baby because I was so, like, I cared about this character so much. The other one that did make me cry was The Boy in the Striped Pajamas, which is a World War II story. And I can't spoil that one. You know one Dutch girl with a horse channel. Her YouTube name is Raven and the Horses. I watch, the channel's just called Frisian Horses. It's, the lady's name is Yvonne. And I watch, there's another girl, is she in the Netherlands? There's another girl that trains horses, all kinds of stuff. Oh, you have to get going, Vinny. Bye. Peek at the pages. It is the most Mims book I have ever seen. Get it then. Hold on, I want to look up Raven and the Horses. Do I know her? No, I don't think I've seen her. Cool. Thanks. Kite Runner made you cry? I did read Kite Runner. My favorite books aren't just people doing stuff. I liked the, like, Afghanistan perspective that it had, but it was a little dense. I don't know. I enjoyed it, but it didn't make me cry. He is not Jean Valjean. 24601. That one was hard. You got upset too about the boy. Yeah. I didn't really see that coming. I just thought we were gonna fall in love with someone on the wrong side of the fence, but you know, that book is so relevant today too, with like the whole Mexico's gonna pay for the wall that didn't happen, and like what's the other thing, the like literal concentration camps that are basically going on right now. Anyway, I never read the first sentence in this book. In the back, I've read the quote, but it says Oxford, 1951. The Honorable Ginevra. Why is it? Okay. Ginevra Bishop likes red lipstick, clever retorts, and earning top marks in her tutorials. Oh, this is so British. Sydney Braithwaite prefers Latin, solitude, and forgetting the war. Oh, is this going to be like a Grumpy Sunshine situation? I don't think I've officially read a Grumpy Sunshine relationship book yet. Whoa, I didn't expect that. They have little in common until MI5 recruits them to track a Soviet spy hiding among Oxford's scholarly community. Hell yes. Hell yes. My Friends by Frederick Bachman. So I haven't actually read any Frederick Bachman yet. I know. I have one with a really long title, but I know a lot of people like him. A children's book, but it's so very deep and the themes are beautiful. I would probably love that. Similar to like The Little Prince. My Friend the Painter. I'm gonna look it up. And then read the... Oh, Goodreads is going super slow. It's not loading it. Okay, I'll get there. Weirdly enough, your only endeavor into trying theater was playing Javert. Do you sing? Which country's literature do you love most? I mean, according to you, what's best? British. I mean, my favorite two classics are Jane Eyre and Tess of the D'Urbervilles. And when I was mostly reading classics, I just was really attracted to British literature. I think that's a little, not biased, but it's a little weighted by the fact that, one, I live in an English-speaking country, and two, there's not as many books that are published from, like, not the US and England. I mean, like, Western Europe, yes, but we need more representation. Kite Runner's a good example where it had a perspective from, you know, Afghanistan to the US, like, and I think they went back again, right? I remember the kite scene, but I don't remember. Yeah, it's been a while. My Friend the Painter? Is it that, or is it My Friends? There it is. Okay, let me let that load. This, yeah, this does sound cool. Let me read the first sentence. Did I miss something? It says week 4, but that's the beginning of it. It says Oxford University, November 1950. Michaelmas term? I forget what that means. Oh, is Phil still here? It says week 4. Ginevra Bishop was a young woman who excelled at sneaking about. This is so British. I do like some French authors as well, and American authors, but yeah, I mean, that's the answer to the question. I overthink it, but Mike says, shh, I don't think you're that good, so you try not to often. Calvin from Dad's Workshop heard you singing during a lapse of attention. Oh, cool. He was a music teacher, so I guess people think that's cool. I do not sing at all, and it's very cringe when, like, people are singing to me. Do I have medical books? Not really. I have veterinary books, so medical, like, about animals. I'm thinking of one over in the other room called Shock Trauma, but I don't think it's, like, a medical book so much as, like, true crime related, kind of. I did see Interstellar. It was amazing. And I was reading Project Hail Mary and Dark Matter around the time, and they were all, like, they all kind of tied in to each other. I loved it. Was that a tarantula behind me just now? No. I don't even have to turn around. You keep a PDR? I don't remember what that is, because you're a prepper paranoid dude. That would make a good screen name, funny, if he's still here. Prepper paranoid dude. That's hard to say. Yeah, I loved it. I loved it. The beginning was so, like, dated, you know, like with him being the macho guy, but the space stuff, my god. And, like, the last quarter of it, I couldn't stop watching it. Ah, okay. Oh, you were talking about the medical book. Okay, I didn't make the connection. Slow brain, I guess. Slow social brain. People tell me things and I'm like, processing. So much of your bookshelf is nonfiction resource stuff. Physician's desk. I have a veterinary desk reference. I literally do. Risk It for the Biscuit is a good name. That is a good name. How did you come up with fart blasters? I mean, I guess it's obvious how you came up with it, but why did you choose that to represent you? We don't know much about you. Funny said it's not him. He said it, like, not in person, but in live. So, yeah, I believe him. This is very kind of spread out font, so I bet it would be kind of a fast read. It's only like 200 some pages. Oh no, wait. 330, which isn't bad, but I don't know, because remember I started reading that one that was like a grandmother telling you a story that was a mystery, but I'm definitely going to hold on to both of these and give it a try. Of course, I have literally 4 boxes of books around me that I've said the same thing about It's a gun from Minions. Oh, okay. That's another thing, is social references. Now you got the digital copy of the book. Okay. And then you slapped your own forehead. The day I will need it, my digital devices probably won't work. You're right. But you could read it pre-apocalypse. So, and you'll have access to it for like, what, 24 hours or so before a battery dies. But if you read it you have to start reading it now, I think, pre-apocalypse, and then it'll be in your brain. You seem like the kind of reader that remembers a lot of what you read. Part of my problem is that the audiobooks don't stick as much. They do if they're really, really engrossing. And when you read a lot of a similar genre, like fantasy, like they start to kind of blend together a little bit. Unless I get super, super into it, like Lord of the Rings or Game of Thrones or Dune, or, you know, Agatar. Minions are the monks who lived in the Triassic era? What? I didn't get Audible credits. I looked at Audible, and I think the only way to transfer credits is like gift them. I'd have to do a trial in order to get the credits. Drop Trooper? What? Just said some random things since I don't know. I still don't know. I don't know what's going on. Which book series? Because there's another one you said you were gonna try and give me. Okay. My brain just went blank. Ice water. Everybody take a sip of water. Hydrate. It's important. Yeah, I'm thinking of the Minions movie. I don't know what chatitors meant. But you said Triassic era, which is it still dinosaur era? Obviously my brain's gonna go to Jurassic era first, but I think dinosaurs were few eras. Man, if I could time travel, the first thing I'd want to see is dinosaurs. And how wrong we probably are about them. I want to see that Earth. I'd probably die because of the atmosphere, but Triassic is before Jurassic? Okay. Okay. Win. You're not paying $95 for additional credits. I need Audible, and I need the email you sign up with. I was looking at it a little bit. I think you can like gift a membership or something, but I don't, maybe that's what you're talking about with the 95. I used up my Spotify hours on audiobooks, and then went ahead and just did an add-on through Spotify for more audiobook time because it was cheaper than Audible. And Audible, they only give you like 1 or 2 a month. So I didn't want to. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. I might be a while before I like read it, so I don't know. Yay, Phil's here. Did you see this very, very British book we had? What is Michaelmas? You're my resident Britain expert. A lot of you probably are, but I know Phil lives there. What's the time here? It's 8:22 p.m. What's the time where you are? I know some of you are way ahead. You're watching YouTube? Yeah, I need to catch up on that. You get 1 or 2 a month, but you have unlimited listens and unlimited time. It's permanently in your virtual library. Yeah, it was still more expensive though. So I'm already on Spotify, so I just went with it. But I do have Amazon Prime. It's just personal, so I don't know if, I don't know. We'll talk about it. 1:29. How are you like 5 minutes ahead of me? 29 a.m. Phil, why are you up? You hear people wanting to go back in time and experience that, and that sounds great and everything, but I'm just thinking, great, it's burning up here and there's no AC. I mean, I wouldn't want to live there for like extended periods of time, but would I want to see dinosaurs? Absolutely. That's what I thought, but when I went to look at the Prime Audible whatevers, it said I could only have a trial to try it out. I think I get to keep that book, but still, that's choosing one book out of everything. Oh my gosh. Oh, Phil can't sleep. Well, hang out with us then. 6 a.m. Oh, are you in Australia? Somebody was in Australia. Already sunlight coming. You're cooked. Question 6. Oh yeah, I forgot about these. Wait, I thought you said 5 questions. What do I get at Taco Bell? I don't like Taco Bell. Anything without the like taco like spicy sauce stuff. Very bland. It upset my stomach one time, and I don't really go back. I have been, but it just very bland, like little tacos or something. Sipika. Neo has a cat on the keyboard or something. Oh god, Mike's a salesman for Audible. 1 per month, or if you have Prime, you get 2 per month. I mean, that's about what I read on Spotify, but I can like sample. I know you can sample it on Audible as well, probably, but that's a big decision. It's still a subscription. You like cheesy gordita crunch? That in theory, that sounds like something I'd like. Oh wait, Neo's in India. I'm sorry. I think you said that already. Yeah, Phil said before I have lots of books and he has lots of Hot Wheels. I think you said 2,000 in your live, and that's literally about how many books I have. Jesus died so we can live. Thank you for letting us know. You have a landscaper named Jesus. Yeah, I was doing an office job and doing like employment verification. So I emailed someone about an employee named Jesus, and they emailed me like later, so it was like out of context. The email just said Jesus is no longer with us. I was like, huh? But it was the employee Jesus. And I'm like, oh. Yeah. You can't be perfect. I'll allow you to be human and not like Taco Bell. Thank you. All roses have their thorns. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I did see your Hot Wheels collection. Yeah. Hey, Zeus. Best tattoo idea ever? Jesus is coming. Try to look busy. I don't want that on my skin. I don't have any tattoos. What was I gonna say though? Oh, I'm still trying to figure out what Michaelmas is from someone. Where did it say it though? In the first sentence? I saw it. I don't understand. Yeah, Michaelmas term. Is that even showing? I know it's backwards. I don't know what that is. I guess I could Google it, but you guys don't want me to Google things to cheat. Mr. Straco. Got a challenge for me to read the Bible and see if it's real for myself? I did. The Old Testament is pretty horrifying, and I know it's supposed to be history, but it's horrifying. The New Testament is fun. I like that. I mean, except for the like death and crucifixion and stuff, like that sucks. Michaelmas, pronounced Michaelmas. Okay, sorry. Is a Christian festival. Somebody Googled. It's a Christian festival celebrated on September 29th. random, known as the Feast of Saint Michael. Oh, maybe Mr. Straco knows about it. And all angels honoring the Archangel Michael and his heavenly army. That is so much cooler the way you put it. I would enjoy having a Michaelmas holiday. Ah, Phil agrees. Okay. Why is the ice not melting in my glass? Because it's mostly ice. I don't know where I got this. It's HP on this. I have no idea where I got this. It's mostly ice because I wanted the ice to stay killing my wooden animals back there. Wait, what did I say? Then you redeemed yourself because you made an HR joke? Oh, the Jesus is no longer with us? Do I believe it? I mean, some of it. I'm not going to go into it. And I'm kind of hinting that I don't want to go into it, and I think you're missing that. You're going to steal that? Yeah, steal it. Okay, let me talk about my TBR jar, because I have a funny story for that as well. So in here are reading prompts. So I pick out like a topic at random, and then I'm supposed to read it that week. I pick 2. I'm very much a mood reader, so I have to try and do one or the other. Last week, I picked a giveaway win, which I really kind of wanted to do, and will, but I ended up, you guys, we had a poll, and maybe we'll do the same thing. Hi, funny. I also picked an animal book. I know you can't read it right now, sorry. But an animal book seemed to be what people wanted me to read. And for some reason, I wasn't in the mood for it, but I ended up going with that. I did read an animal book. I ended up picking Devil's Teeth, which is about sharks. The Devil's Teeth are actually not in reference to the sharks. It's the, they're on these craggy islands off the coast of California called, what were they called? I keep saying it wrong in my head. What is it called? Why is the place not even on the back? I feel like it's mostly about these islands. They're off the coast of California. What are the Farallones? Wait a minute. I just saw it. Farallons. Farallon Islands. Neo, please don't. Like, that's cool looking on my computer, but the phone, like, kind of gets messed up when there's a big chat like that. Your dad has one leg. One time he was leaning on an ATM, and I asked if he was checking his balance. He didn't laugh, and you got grounded for 2 weeks. That's funny, because that's kind of a dad joke. I am sitting on the floor, yeah. Ban that guy? No, Neo's fine. It's just... Devil's Teeth sounds like a concentrated round of shrooms. It kind of does. I forgot how much I freaking love sharks. In particular, great white sharks. So I went down to my animal section, which many of you guys have seen, and I just looked, and this jumped out at me. And then I found out there was an audiobook version, and I've been listening to that at work. I think I'm like a quarter of the way in so far, but it's nonfiction, and audio nonfiction is great because you can kind of zone out but still understand what's going on. It's about sharks, like whatever. I used to just be obsessed with great white sharks. I mean, I still have a little sharky shark over. Well, he lives on top of my books over there. Well, we'll ban people if they're, you know. He only did the one big. It's just those big chunks of like blank space. No, they meant Neo, but Neo doesn't have to be banned. Phil is buffering apparently. Just be decent to each other. That is the theme of the channel. Bye, Anna. Gotta go sleep. Okay. Yes, good night or good morning. Wherever you're at. What happened? I don't know. Nothing. It's fine. Your son calls sharks gobblesocks? That is fantastic. How on earth did that happen? Gobblesocks. Send Agent Smith in. Did I go off like in an angry way or like a power cord way? Anyway, so there's these islands that nobody lives on, but these researchers have like a house there now. And it's just about like they just study the great white sharks, and it's not a touristy place where they chum the waters and try to attract the sharks. They're literally doing research on wild sharks. It's fascinating. It's fascinating. I love sharks so much. Now who did I kill? These little African animals don't stand up very well. They're really cool though. It's like that mask, but they're carved. Oh, have the woodworker whittlers make me some of those. I would buy them. Dad, a shark just moves with its mouth all open like a sock, and it doesn't do anything but nom nom nom. It's like a gobblesock. That's fantastic. Gobblesock. I'm writing that down. Oh, I just dropped a thing. That is fantastic. I love it. I just no surprise, I'm a sucker for bonding with animals that could kill you. Falconer, you know, I mean, it would be harder for her to kill me than a great white for sure, but orcas too. Like just and the horse training I did, like I love communicating with another species. Like how cool is that? And they're easier to understand than humans. My funny story though with the shark thing, I've been putting my headphones are pretty noise canceling. They're just earbuds. But I you know have my little cubicle kind of in my own little alcove there, and my headphones, like I said, they're pretty noise canceling, and I have a little mirror that aims to like see if people are coming up behind me, but I guess I didn't see anything. Because all of a sudden my boss was at my desk and I like jumped because I didn't see him. And he's like, sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. And I pulled my earbud out and I was like, I'm reading a book about sharks. And I'm not that I'm scared of them, but it is a little creepy when they're like, you know, hunting a seal or a sea lion. So it's my quote of the day there. It's like, I'm reading a book about sharks. Like, that's why I'm scared. I don't know. I'm jumpy anyway. Like I think that would have scared me anyway. But yeah. Gobblesock. Oh my gosh. Goblin sharks eat a golden corral. They be goblin. Nice. I don't know why I said it like that. Wait, funny, did I miss something from you again? Oh, yeah, I did. I always wonder why they call a lone guy a lone shark. Because they always take a pound of flesh. I know that's a typo, but that's perfect. If you were a shark, you'd super slender. Sharks, I mean, I'm also a sucker for animals and people that like have a bad rap and are just misunderstood. Gotten myself into trouble with that with people a little bit, but yeah, I love learning about sharks, and you know, I'm reading the animal books, so my bailout was one of the kids' books that I won in the giveaway. But I did read animals, so this goes in my done jar. Flesh, yeah, I thought you meant that. Just be decent to each other. Wish that was the theme of the world. True. Could I imagine what it would be like if that was the standard we all lived by? John Lennon wrote a good song about that. And it sucks that we can't follow it. Where is my Sharpie marker? Oh, found it. It was under my knee. Boss be snooping on me. No, he like just makes his rounds. Like, I forget what he was coming back to ask me about. I have the best boss ever. He is the coolest guy, and really looks out for his employees. Please tell me Fly drives a Hyundai Tiburon? What does Tiburon mean? Oh, bad rap and misunderstood. Oh, you know you're pointing to yourself. I can't people today, guys. This is why I like sharks. eat you or don't eat you, you know? And there's brains in there. Just because they're technically fish doesn't mean they're dumb. She uses Shark VPN. Yeah, he's in the shot right now. I just looked at that. I just noticed that. Mike, don't... Oh, tiburon is Spanish for shark. Interesting. I learned something else today. I'll talk to you about that later. My bad rap and misunderstood. Don't even. Alright, not gonna say that right now. Water is getting all over my bookcase, by the way. Yeah. I mean, not all over. The condensation is real. But that's... I've tested that spot before, and it's been okay. It's not getting under my books. I wouldn't put it there if it's getting under my books. Thank you for the warning, though, because I am likely to hit it with my hair or something and knock it over. My videos will be sponsored by Shark VPN. Manifest that into the world. Oh my gosh, a sponsorship? I'd have to ask some of you guys with channels how to do it, but my goodness. I would do one for Shark VPN. I could talk about this stuff. Shark meat is a delicacy in many places. I don't doubt it. Not to bring the whole room down, but I thought that was an interesting fact. It is. It is. Would you guys eat shark meat? I mean, it's fish. I think it would depend on how it's, like, harvested. If it's, like, I don't know. Do my mods use walkie-talkies? No. Maybe. Not with me. Okay. I just talk about lips drying out. What is wrong with this lipstick? Alright. I use lipstick as chapstick half the time. Oh no, it's broken. Oh well. Anyway. Funny doesn't normally like seafood. You love calamari rings. Yeah, those are good. Squid. You would eat a shark because it's even. They might eat me, I might eat them. Fair. Fair. That is a really fascinating take on that, and I'm not being sarcastic. Yeah, I mean, there's some animals I don't think I could eat. Like horse meat, obviously, no. Dolphin, absolutely not. Unless it's the dolphin fish, maybe. I know some people are from the south here, but like, I don't think I could eat turtle. I've seen what's inside a turtle. I don't want to eat it. That's probably for most animals, but like, I don't think I could eat turtle soup or something like that. Unless I was starving. Uh-oh, Josh is having a hard time. I hate my cousin's house. Your aunt's... Oh, I'm sorry. At least you have an outlet. You can come talk to us. I know you said you were, you might be over there. I meant to email you when I was going... I meant to email you when I was going live, but I didn't. That's the story of my life. Imagine if chickens start to think like that. Oh my god. Killer chickens. A horde of like the compies in Jurassic Park. Horde of chickens knocking on your garage door waiting to devour you. I did say turtle soup. That's a thing in the South. Eat Toto. No, I couldn't eat dog or cat. If we never knew what a chicken looked like and ordered chicken fingers, you'd be terrified of chickens. Oh my gosh. Yeah, if they had opposable thumbs, we'd be gone. They kind of only have a few brain cells, though. Which is smarter than some of the humans I've met. She's threatening to not let you come there again. Little does she know I'd like that. I was just about to say that. Like, would that really be a bad thing? It sounds like you've got some interesting people in your life that are not very nice. Anyway, Devil's Teeth, I would definitely recommend it. It got me, like, totally back into reading about animals. And that's why I play this game, because I love this, but I wouldn't have read it unless I had that in my mind. So it's really going to help me to read my entire backlist. And yeah, these aren't even, you know, far off the US, but it's not a populated area. It's not very hospitable. And not many people are allowed there. So she was tough to like get in there and actually like hang out with these shark researchers and stuff like that. That would be me. Oh my god, I would love it. Yeah. I mean, orcas are like my number one, but great white sharks are in the marine world. Maybe number two. The gobblesocks thing I forgot to say. It reminds me of there's a shark called a basking shark that just opens up and is just a Pac-Man that doesn't do this. It eats krill and stuff like the whales do, the baleen whales. Uh like a whale shark does, but it's called a basking shark. It's almost as big. Do I eat octopus? I don't think I ever have. I don't think I'd want to, but I have eaten squid. I don't know. I've never had turducken. You're gonna go play? Okay, go play. Oh, now are you craving? You're craving chicken fingers now? I'm reading these out of order. I remember funny going to a Chinese buffet and they had these little octopus things. Octopi? I think they were octopus. You know what I mean? I don't think they were squid. They didn't look like squid. They were purple. And like they could have been alive. Like they were whole. And I think I was like debating trying it, but I couldn't get past the ick factor there. Are you open to the idea though? I don't know. Because they're really smart animals and stuff. I don't want like people to hunt octopi, but I mean, I do eat meat. Like I don't want to be too judgmental about it. Or sea cucumber. I'd probably eat sea cucumber. It depends how someone presented it to me. If it was fried, sure. If they pluck it out of the sea and try to make me eat it, then maybe not. Orcas bully whales and drown SeaWorld staff. Both of those things have happened. They kill white sharks and sell their livers on the dark web. Okay, you took a turn. You took a turn there. There are many different types of orcas, actually. There's like subspecies and stuff. I won't bore you with that. Let me turn my alarm off. That's the first alarm. I've got to wrap up. I've got to be off by 9:30. That's what she said. sorry. Okay. Some orcas will hunt other marine life. Some will just, whales and stuff, or seals. Some of them don't at all. They just eat fish. And there has been a few deaths in captivity of orcas killing people. Not necessarily in a like super genius kind of way, but like this is a dangerous animal, what did you expect kind of way. But there has not been any people attacks in the wild by orcas. I'll get off the soapbox now. Told you I really like them. Aaron has had turtle soup before, and you hate to say it, it truly is good. Although there's only one place in the world that you would eat it, and that's the Court of Two Sisters in New Orleans. I would probably try to eat things in New Orleans that I wouldn't other places as well. I need to visit there sometime. Their baby octopus, it's actually Japanese. Chuka ayadako, pickled baby octopus. Okay, I'm glad I didn't eat it. That honestly sounds gross, but I get it. It's just a different cultural thing. Like, I'm not gonna knock it, but have you guys had it? Baby octopus? So they're good orcas. How do we know they are good? So there's residents that live in areas and stay in those areas. They tend to be more the fish eaters. There's transient orcas that kind of travel, around more, and they tend to go after bigger prey, and they kind of act very differently and swim differently and interact differently with each other. Yeah, so it depends where you go, where you see orcas, what kind of orca they are. There's a lot of subcategories. But transient, or I think they call them Biggs killer whales now. In the Pacific Northwest, there's a couple populations that are resident there. That's where no, that's not where the free willy whale came from. That's where they said the free willy whale came from, but Keiko actually came from somewhere else. Anyway, I'm sorry. But yes, that's how. Sea cucumber is just a misplaced potato. Going on the list. A misplaced potato. That's fantastic. What does turtle taste like? Like, I don't know. Eggs are just pre-baby chickens. Yeah, and I've had fertilized chicken eggs for breakfast. They taste about the same. Although farm chickens, their eggs do taste better than factory chickens. Poor things. Aaron says good night. Thank you for the content. You're welcome. Thank you for being here and talking through my books. Aww. He says, I think you got cut off. I low-key will never understand why there's not more people in this channel. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I have some messed up crazy people who was just feeling insanity. That's like 500. What? Oh, like other channels are bigger than mine. I mean, I jump around topics a lot. That's really probably part of the problem, but it's expanding. It's expanding. I just need watch time, and I don't post regular videos enough right now. Okay, hold on. I missed some. I think Mike was talking about eating turtle. It's not to write home about. Okay. Chicken fruit, based on your beliefs. Eggs are chicken fruit. I can see that. Orcas cannot talk or do, well, they can talk, but they can't do sign language like Coco did. That is true. Coco talked with computer program. A little bit. It was mostly signing. I think there was some fiction written like that. Like there's a movie Congo. It's a book by Michael Crichton, where a gorilla had a glove that could like translate the sign language. Could you imagine if we had that? That would be fantastic for people. But I've read what's it called? Coco's trainer has a book out. She's working with a gorilla named Michael now, or at least she was after Coco died. I don't know how that's going though. But Aaron, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the kind words. Am I caught up? Do I know about Balut? The heck was that? I'm on the second floor. Something shouldn't be at my window. Or was it Arya? That was another reason why I wanted to get Arya in the bigger tank. She's like out and exploring, and I feel like she doesn't have enough space. I do not know about that. That is when they wait. The baby chickens grow inside the egg for 14 to 16 days. And then add spices and boil it. You will see the motorcycle. I didn't see the... Oh, it's a Filipino dish? That's something that, like, okay, it's chicken, but it would freak me out to know about if I was about to eat it. Brains also aren't as high demand as idiocy. Yeah. Not anymore. Thank you, I'm Octa. Whoa, did somebody... We were just talking about eating octopus, and then somebody named I'm Octa came in. You would save chicks from getting called. Yeah. A woman who happens to be autistic, Temple Grandin, has great books about animal intelligence, partly because she has a special understanding of how they think, because she feels that they think very similar to her, and it works. She talks about the chicken industry, and it's very, very sad. Like, the beef industry, she actually helped make more humane. But poor chickens, man. I try to just get farm raised, not necessarily free range and farm raised. Yeah. Also, I order day-old chicks from Rodent Pro, which I use to feed to my raptor. But they are roosters, all of them, because the hatcheries want hens, and if roosters hatch, they usually cull them, which means euthanize guys in some form or another. But Rodent Pro will collect the roosters, and that's what they sell to me. I will order like several hundred at a time. So it's kind of crazy to think about, but my predators can't help what they eat. Anyway, I'm rocking a little bit, so I might be kind of spacey. From the same family unit that brought you gobblesocks. Eggs are not eggs, they're cackleberries? That sounds dirty. Funny says, are you calling me messed up crazy people who's feeling insanity? You'd be right. Yes, same. Same. Gorilla had a glove. Was it catcher's mitt or regular fielding glove? It kind of looked like a falconry glove, actually. It's the movie Congo. It was fake, obviously. Books. You can learn more from books than learning online. Books have texture and smells that triggers memory and senses. Did you just get here? Because we were literally smelling books earlier. I haven't even picked the prompts yet. Hold on. That's a nice motorcycle. Why so many books? Because I like them and I read them. Do I have satisfaction in my life? Depends what you mean by satisfaction. I worked through chicken industry. Oh, geez. You humanely killed 2.5 million a week. Wow. Like to eat though, or are you talking about like ones that weren't even sold? You understand the chicken industry has their demons? Yeah, they definitely do. But when those wings are perfectly cooked with Caribbean jerk seasoning, thanks to Cujo. Yeah, I know you guys hooked up about that. Yeah. Hi, Gayat. What do I read? Some of this, some of that, some of this. And sharks. You're not a big reader, but you love reading Hunter S. Thompson books. I've heard of those. Let me get to my TBR jar though, because it's approaching 9:30 very quickly, and that was my goal for the day. Yeah, you don't have to be a reader to be here. Reading is not required. But let's see what I'm supposed to read. Did I put the other one back in? I was going to. This happened last week. Oh, no, okay, I found it. So actually, I'm going to set it down and pick, and so I don't get the same one. I'll get it eventually, and I'm probably going to read the giveaway books anyway. Can I read a little story? Not tonight. The title is one word. The title is one word. So a book like Beloved, I'm going to read more of this. A book like Beloved would have worked. Ooh, that's going to be interesting. Misery. You're getting snow. You're just going to put yourself in a box and ship anywhere. Have I read Diuretic? No, I have not. I don't think I'm going to like that. Huh? Hey, Porky. Your doctor suggested... Are you talking about diuretics, like diabetes medications? I don't hate him. I've just had issues with what I've read so far. I'm not an anti-Stephen King channel. Daragon? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know if I have any dragon books that are one word. They're like usually like 8 words. The Queen of Frost and Shadows or something. It doesn't count for the Bible. It's 2 words. The Bible. Do I count the? I feel like I should count the Bible. I should finally finish. I told that guy that I read the Bible. I haven't read all of it yet. I haven't read it cover to cover, but I've read most of it. All right, let's do another one. Keep them coming though. Art. Just says art. So, what did I mean by that when I put it in there? Art? I might need help with that one. Dianetics. Okay. Yeah, it's not diuretics. Diuretics are a different thing. Dianetics is probably the stupidest book you've ever opened. I think I might have looked at it too. A lot of people donate it because they don't want it anymore. I have read neck manuals with chapters on how to use electrical. I have a feeling I would like it better too. If Bible was French, it would be called Lebib. Lebib. Dean Koontz is a Stephen King arch rival. I think as far as books coming out, probably. I don't think I've read any Dean Koontz, which is amazing because there's a million. Gayat says he likes or she likes Stephen King. That's totally fair. I've had a love-hate relationship with Stephen King. Let's just put it like that. Okay. Scientology, thank you. I couldn't think of the thing, but I knew it was something I didn't like. So this week's prompts, I just dropped it. I need to make a bigger, heavier like things in here, but this was a manic episode. You don't like Stephen King either, but you read that sometimes. Fair. That's kind of how I am. So the title being one word or art, and I can't remember what I had in mind when I said this because I mean I do have I'm gonna have to make some connections there with art. I mean I do have like a biography of Van Gogh. I have some art books, like I have a bunch of paintings in a book by Monet and like Van Gogh, but you don't really read those, you just kind of look at them. So I'm gonna put giveaway win back in the jar. I feel like I had another story to tell you, but I don't remember what it was. But title one word. How would I even like look that up? You know, like I'm gonna have to go look at my books, my bookshelf and see. It's just funny that I was talking about Beloved and that Holes is I've already read Holes. There's a few back here. This one's called Gilead, but it's not Handmaid's Tale. It's another lady. The sequel to Holes is Small Steps, so it's 2 words. That's a smut book that I already read. Let me see. I already read that one. Those are all more than 1 word. Toni Morrison has one called Jazz, but I think it's the second in a small series. Possession by A.S. Bayat. Thank you for the flowers. Possession. I'm sure I have a lot, but what do I want to read? This is so fun. I love this. I'm only finding ones that I already read, like Demian or what's the other one called? By Hermann Hesse. Siddhartha. Steppenwolf. Those are the 3 one-word titles by Hesse, and I've already read them. I don't think any of the flowery Bronte books or Austen books are going to have 1 word. I have a feeling it's going to be from my fiction in the other room, the rainbow shelf. That's fascinating, though. I'm really excited about that. Ice refill do? Yeah, well, there's a little left. I have extra water in case I really needed to, you know. Goodreads, that, see if it fits. I mean, it fits because it's 1 word. But you're right, I forgot to go read it. I pulled it up and then I forgot. A pair of young scholars investigate the lives of 2 Victorian poets. All right. The cover's very, very artistic. I mean, all book covers have art, technically, though, because they're book covers. So that's not what I was thinking. Anyway, following a trail of letters, journals, and poems, they uncover a web of passion, deceit, and tragedy, and their quest becomes a battle against time. Yes, please! It's an exhilarating novel of wit and romance, at once a literary detective novel and a triumphant love story. Hell yeah! That's going on the list. I'm trying to read my backlist, so unless I would like find that in my nonprofit, the nonprofit, it's not mine technically, but I wouldn't be able to like choose that one. That covers both. Yeah, Mike, that's a great suggestion. Oh, I miss Is Funny leaving? You're gonna go now. Have fun. Bye bye, Anna. Bye, Mike. Bye, Funny. Which eyeliner did she buy? Wait, I want to know. Do you think they should make edible books for the homeless? That just broke my brain. How would that work? Like an eat and read program. I'm trying to picture it and I can't. Explain, please. Explain. Oh, has anybody seen the movie Project Hail Mary yet or read the book? Please tell me. I want to talk about it so badly. I need to see that movie. Let's go see a movie together, guys. Beloved Works by, I already read it. You can print on food. I did know that. Let me just look at my own but haven't read books and just kind of glance through, because this is fun. This is horses. Okay, well, Goodreads is gonna take its time, so yeah, I know they have like cakes that you can like print out a picture in like edible frosting and like put on it, but I don't feel like, I don't know how it would like help target the homeless problem. Because we'd have to make a lot of them. It's not like you could pass them around. The oldest book on my own but haven't read list is Heidi. Does anyone know the, I don't know if it's folk tale or fairy tale, but the Heidi story? It's more for kids, although if it's anything like Grimm's fairy tales, maybe it's not. But that's the first one that came up. Galapagos by Vonnegut, I have now. Wait, do I have 2 copies of that then? I just got one of those last week, didn't I? You could fit a chapter on a square birthday cake. But what, we're just gonna give cakes out to the homeless then? I mean, we should be doing that anyway, I guess. Mort by Terry Pratchett. Featuring my favorite Discworld character, Death, who is funny in the Discworld series. Oh, if I like Project Hail Mary, your ADHD brain took off and landed on this and you almost forgot you read it. Tell me, tell me, tell me. It would make them happy. I think it would make them happy, but you know, the whole let 'em eat cake thing. We Are Legion. We Are Bob. I need like another Goodreads tab because I want to keep this. Yeah, I should read the oldest book on my list. By Dennis Taylor. Okay, I'm working on it. Wait, what is it? We Are Legion? Why does that sound so familiar? Oh, I entered a giveaway for it. They're giving it away at some point. That's why it must sound familiar, because I did see the title. Space opera. Okay, what the heck does that mean? What is a space opera? Bob Johansson has just sold his software company and is looking forward to a life of leisure. There are places to go, books to read, yay, and movies to watch. So it's a little unfair when he gets himself killed crossing the street. Oh my god. Bob wakes up a century later to find that corpsicles have been declared to be without rights, and he is now the property of the state. Corpsicles! Fantastic. Definitely going on the list. Oh my gosh. That is fantastic. Okay. Your dad's making spaghetti. Yum. Most popular space opera is Star Wars. What makes it an opera? That nobody's singing. Why is it called an opera? Flash Gordon? Huh? Let me look at this list again. There's so many. Fractured would be interesting. It's a DID memoir. That's technically more letters. One called Escape. That's a true crime book. Where is Cujo today? There's one called Purity, which I've had forever. It's kind of a thick one, though. Utopia by Thomas More. Intimidating, but short. Papillon. That's a true crime, but the guy was innocent. It's like a famous book. Cute Cougar? I don't know if that's meant to be dirty or not. Star Trek is an opera? Wait, which one though? Hi Zog, by the way. Space opera is a subgenre. Here we go. Subgenre of science fiction defined by epic, galaxy-spanning adventures, imaginative storytelling, alien civilizations, interstellar wars, and heroic protagonists. That's all of sci-fi. That's all of sci-fi. Let's say most of sci-fi. Sci-fi fantasy, that's what it is. I mean, is Dune a space opera too? What okay, I have to Google it for myself and see what some of the results are because this comes up a lot. Large-scale melodramatic adventures featuring all the things that you just said. But that's like all of sci-fi. Yeah, it does say Dune in this one would be considered a space opera. Other iconic examples include The Fifth Element, Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan. There we go. Why did I say that? Wrath of Khan. Serenity? I could see that. Okay, I could see like Firefly being space opera territory. I guess I would like it then. I thought it might be something that I wouldn't like, but okay, I'm behind Mike, sorry. Dune is. Lucy, however, is not. Okay, yeah, and that's sci-fi. I gotta write that one down too. To watch that. iRobot is not. Okay. Okay. I think I would like it. Apparently I do like space opera because I like all of those worlds. I can't even say it. Vorkosigan Saga? Is that another example? Vorkosigan? Oh my gosh, that Bobaverse one I'm so curious about. When Cordelia Naismith and her survey crew are attacked by a renegade group from Barayar, she is taken prisoner by Alral Korsagan. I'm cool with the weird names. I'm just saying them weird. Commander of the ship that has been taken over by an okay. It's like a mutiny? Another space opera though. So I guess it's like okay. I thought it was kind of a tongue-in-cheek thing where it would be like humorous or like punny, you know? Johnny Mnemonic. It's okay. Starship Troopers is the Doomerest saga. I'm starting to get it, I think. It just confused me. Like there's so many genres I still haven't read. I haven't read a Grumpy Sunshine Romance. I haven't read a space opera. I can't think of them all right now. There's a million of them. They're like the subgenres, you know? All right, well, you guys get it. I didn't necessarily get it. But the one word, I'm such a nerd. I'm like, I want to know what all the books are that have one word titles. So many don't, but so many do. I'm going back to my list. Replay by Ken Grimwood. I think he goes back in time and like keeps living the safe. I've been meaning to read that for a while. Hitchhiker's Guide. That is one of the weirdest books I've ever read, but I love it. 42. I liked being 42. Ooh, Replay is calling to me. I might go with that. Wow, so many of these are definitely not one word. I would like to go back and read like the books that have been waiting for me the longest. The Dune. Okay, of course. Okay, I read that already. Children of the Lens. Let's see. I also need these to be heavier because I keep losing them. So that's the 6th book in a series, apparently. It was beginning to look as if no one could prevent the destruction of the universe. Accurate. For a strange intelligence was directing the destruction of all civilization from the icy depths of space. Cool. I don't want to jump into the 6th book, though. Isn't that the one where he gets to middle age, has a heart attack, and loops back? I think so, yeah. It sounded like it when I was just looking at the thing. I wouldn't be surprised if you'd heard of that or read it already. Except, like, the melodramatic adventure is kind of what I thought it was. But, I mean, let's take Star Wars, for example. Like, it has a little humor in it, but it's not punny. It's not, like, it's not, I don't know. I don't know if I'm making sense. Dune is definitely not melodramatic. It's, like, epic. Whew, I just got a wave of tired. I even drank half coffee today so that I had more of a chance of falling asleep tonight and going to work tomorrow. Wow, there's so many books that are definitely not going to fit this, but this is a great thing. I love this. Great prompt. Emma by Jane Austen. Haven't read that yet. Persuasion by Jane Austen. Oh, the plant was covering those, or I would have seen them over there. Okay. That's what Spaceballs is for. Oh my god, Spaceballs. We're being jammed. Or Mowage. I could read Congo by Michael Crichton. That came up. Or Next by Michael Crichton. Wait, what was this one about? Fast, furious, and out of control. This is not the world of the future. It's the world right now. It's the... Next? Is this nonfiction? Or like speculative nonfiction? Ubik by Philip K. Dick. I haven't read him before, and I've been meaning to for a long time. Oh no, it's fiction. Okay. Let me see what y'all are saying. He announced it. What? Spaceballs 2? Thank you. Yeah. Thank you, Zog, as well. Yeah, it's fine. I look 60. Okay, I don't agree. Ice, baby. All right. I think I looked Medea by Euripides? Is that how you say it? Grendel. Oh gosh, I've never read that. I don't think it's anything like Beowulf though. Grendel is the villain in Beowulf. For some reason I'm kind of fascinated by it, even though I don't remember much about it. But there is a book written from the perspective of the bad guy, which misunderstood underdog kind of character. It's my jam. Again, gotten into trouble with that with people, so animals are awesome. High Water Ghost Black. Mel Brooks is making it now. Interesting. That would be fun. Oh, I wish I could go see movies with you guys. All right, I'm gonna find one more. Uh, one title. There's this one called Smoke. I remember finding this at the nonprofit. In an alternate Victorian England, those who are wicked are marked by the smoke that pours out of their bodies. The aristocracy are clean, proof of their virtue and right to rule, while the lower classes are drenched in sin and soot. I love a good physical manifestation of like emotion or class or something like that. That would be an interesting one. I never did do the poll thing, did I? Oh, there's one with the orca on the front just called Whale, but I have a feeling it's gonna suck. I just really like the cover art. Okay, I said I would just do one. Yes, he announced they're finally making the sequel, and in true Mel Brooks style, Spaceballs 2, The Search for More Money. Gotcha. That, like, meta title. I mean, Star Wars is a giant, huge deal right now. Kind of overkill, in my opinion, but, I wonder what are they gonna parody? Like, the second Star Wars movie, maybe? I can't stop looking at the one-word titles. I wish I could read faster. I'm forgetting some of the stuff that I have. This is why I keep lists. I mean, I also have the physical books to look at, but like, yeah, I forget that I have some of these. Wow. Okay. Okay, guys. This was fun. This is usually fun, but I'm gonna actually head out, I think. I really feel like I should finish this Sarah J. Maas book before I start something else. So, but it's just, if I don't mood read, I just don't read. It's like when you, is my phone dying? Hold on a second. Oh no, it's fine. It's like when you're craving a food and you like have to go buy it because you're craving that food. What do I have to do to get you to stop calling me that? Yes, you are my friend. I'm gonna email Cujo too and see what happened today. Cause he's so consistently here. Oh, there he is. Stop calling me that, guys. I mean, technically both of you are older than me, but shut up. Yeah, I'm so mature over here. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, I should go. But you just got here. Are you okay? You're usually the first one in. Just got your oil changed? Ugh. That's annoying. But good that you're doing that. Okay. My prompts are art and title is one word. And I think since we've been talking about it, like the title being one word is probably gonna grab my attention next, but we will see. Yeah, that's all the things. You can always go back and watch it. Where did my shark go? What the? It was just sitting right here. Where did the shark go? Did it move? It's a big great white shark thing. Where? Oh, it was like under my. Okay, I got him. I found him. Divergent. I think I started reading that and I didn't like it. I did. I was sitting on a shark. Riding a shark. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Is like a 20-foot great white shark is 8 feet wide. Like 8 feet across. And they are kind of chunky from the top. Like, that blew my mind a bit. Anyway, okay. I have to go clean up everything. But Picard riding a shark. I need Riker riding the giraffe. I have so he was riding the orca, the card was, but I do have a little Data figurine. He's bigger than Picard. I didn't realize that. I was trying to get them the same, but maybe Data could ride the shark. But yeah, riding the giraffe would be fun. I put him up at the top because he kept falling over. And Deanna Troi riding. Riker's more likely to yeah, ride things, let's say. I never want to get off of these chats because we have fun here now. Like, lives aren't stressful for me anymore. It's just fun. I would marry you, but you have to marry Cujo first, and I think then you have to marry other people as well. I forget what the order is. But you can send me 12 cows. Anyway. That is such a random... Wait. You don't even have the cows yet and you're proposing to me? Lame. My gosh. What were the rules? I should have written that down too. What live was that where we were talking about marrying people? You walked into a marriage proposal. It all started with an oil change. Yeah. Mike wants 144 cows, a jade monkey, and a set of hubcaps for a 75 Dodge Monaco. Okay? Okay. You're gonna kill the cow? I want the cows alive. Yeah, you've got to ship 12 cows to me in an undisclosed location, and 144 of them to Mike. Mike would probably just take... I feel like you would just take the beef. Do I know Baby Monster? Nope. Oh, you said deal. Okay. We're getting some cows. On the 12th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 12 cows. Okay. I'm looking for comments from my regulars about that. All right. So am I making Fly Unzipped? Oh my gosh. Not yet. I have not committed to that name. I love that name, but is it a me name? I don't know. Yep, and once I get the 144 cows, me? I'll be my scrawny new bride, or this person? I'm supposed to marry Octa after Cujo marries him. I'm assuming him. It might be her. I don't know. So, Octa's gonna marry Cujo. Mike's gonna marry me, and then I guess maybe we swap? Oh, Octa will be your scrawny new bride? Okay. Are you looking at a profile picture, perhaps? And that's why you said that? I don't know, you and Gertrude were getting pretty close there last night. What in tarnation? I don't know. I have 4 minutes. I am gonna get going, but... Oh, okay. What in Carnation Instant Breakfast? Fun. Okay. I kind of wish this shark's mouth wasn't open all the time, though. It was hard to, like, play with this toy when I was younger. Because he looks so angry. Maybe he's just hungry. And 8 feet wide? Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh, that's crazy. That's a giant animal. Good night, yo. Wouldn't be a gobblesock if it was closed. True. Very true. Maybe gobblesocks are only sharks with their mouths open. I don't know. Anyway, look up basking shark. You'll see what I was talking about. Okay. Well, thank you for a lively chat. I'm glad we got to see Cujo by the end here. And Mike, thank you for being here the whole time. You know I love talking to you guys. And I'm gonna go. Thank you everyone else who popped in, but I don't think you're still here. And yeah, I'll talk to you soon and or next Sunday. Okay. Good night. Bye.